John Wayne has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. John Wayne has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. John Wayne has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. John Wayne has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho.
John Wayne has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. John Wayne has got to go, hey, hey.
The Patriots, save John Wayne Airport. Save our beautiful name of John Wayne Airport. Come on over, sign the petition, and save John Wayne Airport.
We love the police! We love the police!
Save John Wayne Airport. The World Police Department. Come on over, sign the petition, and the World Police Department.
My name is Eric Schumann. I'm here with Costa Mesa Brief. We're here in Irvine, literally around the corner from John Wayne Airport. We're here to ask a bunch of people why the name on the John Wayne Airport should stay the same, as well as a few other topics.
I know the answer. Why are you out here?
Bentley Farrell, I'm out here supporting and defending our American values. We cannot give up the name. We can't give up our American flag. We cannot give up the John Wayne Airport name. You give up 1 inch, they take a mile. The whole point is this is America, land of the free. And identity politics destroy. As we have seen it, it's happened everywhere. And the last thing we want is Orange County to turn into the next Portland, Oregon. Because we cannot obey the mob. It's we the people, law and order, and the American way. And America is under attack right now. We have to stick up for the American way and the American values.
The reason I came out here today is I grew up watching John Wayne as a boy and as a fan. It's really means something to me. When I first saw the article come through my news stream, it was around June 27th or June 28th. I contacted the Orange County Board of Supervisors immediately. They were not even aware that the resolution had been filed by the Democratic Party. The reason that I'm out here today and why I've organized this rally is because the Democratic Party is trying to sneak this in on us. Everybody's going to work and they don't know it, and it's going to be another thing that's canceled in our culture, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason that they should cancel the name for an article that was written in 1971 that was taken out of context. John Wayne is a great man. He left a legacy behind him that's unmatched by most people. He's done a lot for America that a lot of people don't even know, and not that even I know, but I know that by reading a lot about him and knowing him just from growing up, that he was a good man, and he demonstrated that in everything that he did, in my opinion.
I'm really disgusted on how this country's going. My great-grandparents, they came here. I'm second generation German-Irish. My relatives, they came over here illegally. The people now, they're coming over here illegally, and people are bitching and screaming it and saying that white people are racist because we're telling them that they have to go back home. My son's in the military. He's a U.S. Marine for like the last 3 years, and he has to defend this country for these assholes saying that we're racist, that we want to get rid of these statues. They've gotten rid of Columbus. They're trying to get Washington off the pedestal. They're trying to destroy this country. What's next? The Statue of Liberty? That's not going to happen, because people like me, and there's thousands of rest of us that will fight for this country, and we will fight for that statue. So don't with our country. This is our country. I'm just so disgusted that these people are just trying to tear us. They're dividing us. The Democrats, all they're doing is that they have this playbook, collusion, the impeachment, which failed. Both of them failed miserably. The killer hornets. Now all of a sudden they got this COVID-19. I don't believe it. All they're trying to do is they're trying to oust Trump from office because he's trying to make this country great. I'm sick of these people. Vote red, make California a red state, go Trump.
I think it's ridiculous how they're trying to erase all our history. They're trying to erase everything, that this country stands for. And now they want to go after John Wayne, who's an American icon. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous to even go after that, to even make that a thing. And we need to just shut down this Democrat Communist Party. I mean, they're trying to destroy this country, and whoever doesn't see that is just blinded by the fake news, I mean, they're doing everything possible, trying to tank the economy. I know COVID-19 is a virus, but it's not as bad as they're hyping it up to be. And they have people living in fear. People are committing suicides, losing their homes, losing their businesses, all because they want to try and tank the economy to hurt the re-election of President Trump. And I think that's criminal. And I think when the truth finally does come out, I hope a lot of these people end up going to prison.
I am an immigrant. I'm Chinese. I'm an immigrant from Singapore. And I believe that America is the land of the free. America is the only country over here that believes in the First Amendment, believe in Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. That's why we are here. And then we love America for what America is. I do not understand why people want to destroy the history of America, the stories of America. John Wayne is an icon, American icon. You talk about him, and he is a resident of Newport Beach. So that's why this airport is named after him, because of what he has done for this community, his cancer society. Go and read about it. Go research about him. His son was very upset that someone would even propose to remove his father's name from the airport, to remove the statue from this airport. What we learn about John: I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. John is not perfect. Even Donald Trump is not perfect. All of us are not perfect, but we learned. We learn from our mistake so that we can have a better tomorrow. And John Wayne is an icon. We learn from him. We want to see the good in him. So that's why I'm here.
The people who last week were out protesting, saying what they wanted to, what do you want to tell those people why the name should stay the same? Why they're wrong, for lack of a better word, and why the name should stay?
John Wayne was a great American. He was a conservative. That's probably why they don't like him. And of course, to scream racist at somebody is to be able basically shut up who they were and everything. And since he married Latino women, I don't really consider him much of a racist. I mean, that's kind of stupid. So these people know very little, but they're just very loud.
I see this type of thing going on across the nation right now, where you've got these groups, special interest groups, that want to erase history. They want to act like things didn't happen. They're trying to take down statues of Christopher Columbus in one town. Here they want to change the name because now all of a sudden John Wayne's a racist, and I don't believe that. And so as far as I know, John Wayne found this area, this whole Long Beach area. He played a big part in the development of it. So I think it's something that needs to be remembered. My question is, what do they want to replace it with? And if you look at it, it's going to be something most likely extreme and meant to cause division. Where I don't see any division in supporting someone like John Wayne. He was an American legend in film. Cowboys is one of the best movies ever made. True Grit. I mean, there's a line of tradition here that I think people are trying to race, and I'm against that, in short.
John Wayne represents Orange County, first of all, but to me, I'm a legal immigrant and I came here in 1970. To me, John Wayne was a pioneer. He was bold. He represents the bold American spirit of being righteous, of being for the pioneering of rights, the wild, wild West. And he confronted it, he took it on, and we are rebellious and pioneering in spirit, and that is a bold American spirit, and I love that. He represents that to me.
Well, I don't believe in cancel culture, so I think that our history is important. I think that we name things for a reason, and I don't think that today, we should just be canceling out everything that we don't like. And not only that, it's fake. A lot of it's just fake. It's propaganda, it's made up stories, everybody's a racist, everybody is, anti immigration, everybody is anti-Black lives somehow, if you're a patriot. It's crazy. So everything's upside down and backwards, and I want to bring some patriotism back to America in general. I have never met a perfect person in my life. I've never met a perfect Christian. I've never met a perfect anyone. So if you want to scrutinize every single nook and cranny of somebody's life, every single thing that they've said, people can probably call me a racist, and I'm the biggest mutt in the world because I've made jokes with my friends, with my Latino friends. I'm Latina. I'm also Cherokee Indian. I've got all kinds in my family, and there's not a racist bone in my body, but you make a joke anymore, and you are a racist. It's absolutely ridiculous. Nobody can say anything anymore without being a racist, and it's just not okay. I'm tired of the PC. We don't have to be PC. PC is anti-First Amendment. PC is anti-freedom of speech. I don't care if you're hateful, if you're nasty, it's still freedom of speech. Do I choose to hang out with people who are hateful, nasty, and racist? No. However, it's still freedom of speech, and it's protected by the First Amendment. If you don't like it, that's what capitalism's about. You don't like what somebody says, you don't support them, you don't hang out with them, you don't buy their products, whatever. But it's still freedom of speech, and all of it should be protected, and all of it should be allowed no matter what. And I'm tired of the term hate speech. I'm tired of everything racist. It's just not true. It's not accurate. You can't take one statement that somebody's ever said and declare them a something or other, period.
I'm here because I'm really upset at America right now. But mind you, I was born in Mexico. We came here legally, and I love this country. And as an American now, I feel as a legal immigrant, I love this country more than the most Democrats do. And it boggles my mind.
A lot of people here are protesting the potential removal of John Wayne Airport. Why should John Wayne stay on the airport?
I'll tell you why, because he loved America, and we need to stop erasing history. That's what the Democratic Party is doing. They are erasing history. So if you eliminate John Wayne, you're eliminating history no matter what he did or what it was. Why weren't they protesting that when Obama was president? It was okay then. All of a sudden, because of Black Lives Matter and their lives, now we have to get rid of everything. We cannot erase history. I'm against that. No. And you know why they want to erase history? Because it was them that started all the racism. It was the Democratic Party who started the KKK, the Jim Crow laws. It was a Democratic Party. So it was, and you know how they want compensation right now? Preparations, the black community. Well, I'm sorry, to the white Americans, there was a lot of white Americans that died defending slavery. I would demand reparations from the black community and the Democratic Party. How about that?
John Wayne, he's just the latest target. It's not about John Wayne. It's about the left. It's about the Democrats. And what it really comes down to, it's about one person, one man getting rid of Trump. So John Wayne being the latest target for the Democrats. Look what they did with the Washington Redskins. You got rid of their name. He caved in. He said he would never, ever change the name to Washington Redskins. Never, never. He said that, never. Now, he caved. Are they out celebrating because Washington Redskins is no longer? No. They're angry. The Democrats, BLM, they are angrier than ever now. And it doesn't stop. And it's not about this. It's about taking Trump out. And to me, I feel that more than 60% of the people are afraid to say that they want to vote for Trump. Yet, over 60% of liberals are proud of saying their liberalism. So this is all about shutting down free speech, shutting down our First Amendment.
In John Wayne Airport. Viva Trump!